Hi, Billy Beck III from Billy Beck Training Center. And today, I'm going to teach you abdominal exercises on the Ab Pro bench. And with me today is super trainer Sylvia Ferrero. Now we're going to do 4 movements, and we're going to do them all in a row with very minimal rest. The first movement is you're going to do it flip-flop. Instead of, you're going to grab where normally you would put your feet. And so we're going to start with what we call a reverse crunch on an incline bench. Now, what you'll see is Sylvia is grabbing on firmly to the leg pad, and all she's going to do is contract her abdominals and lift her hips straight up. There's very little movement occurring at the hip joint, all the movements coming from the spine. She's going to perform these very slow and deliberately for 10 repetitions. Then she's going to put her feet down, rest for 10 seconds. Then she's going to do the same movement, but we're going to expand the range of motion. She's going to keep her legs straight, and this is an incline leg raise now. So we're taking the last movement, the reverse crunch, and adding the leg movement to it. Now we're working more muscles, the hip flexors with the abdominals, really emphasizing the lower portion of the abdominals. You're going to do 10 reps there with that same deliberate technique, and then you're going to rest. You're going to go back to the traditional position with your feet hooked, and we're going to do the old school crunch. So if you're going to lay all the way down, and you're going to contract your abdominals. At no point will your abdominals release. And that's really the key to do a crunch successfully. If you can do 100 of these, you're not doing them right. So you're doing it up 2 seconds, down 2 seconds, 10 reps. Then you're going to finish by coming all the way up to the top, rounding the spine, so you're crunching your abs, and just doing the middle third of the range of motion. Now here, we're going to go all out, and we're going to do 20 reps. You're going to really challenge yourself, because challenge creates change. And if you want to really get results in strengthening your abdominals, and when you remove the fat, see your abdominals, then that's the way you do it. It's a great protocol. Now, one thing that I want to mention to you before we conclude is spinal position. If your back is arched in, and still just go ahead and lean back and do it with an excessive arch in your lower back. So bad form, you know what it looks like. You work in the gym. Ready? Go ahead, do it. All the way up like that. And if you're feeling your lower back, what you got to do is, if you're fatigued, you got to stop. But if you can adjust it, try this. Round your back, keep it in the abdominals, keep it tight, and that should correct it. If it doesn't, stop the movement, recover, and then try again later. I'm Billy Beck III, and this has been abdominal exercise on the Ab Pro bench.